to the chosen people. Power to the chosen people. Power to the chosen people of the Most High God. What's up, family? Peace and blessings up in here. Peace, the shalom, peace of Yahuwah be unto you and yours. From me and mine. It's a beautiful time to be alive, family. I'll tell you the truth. I was just sitting here listening to an elder. All praise to the Most High, whoever awakened, and he discovered that he is a Hebrew Israelite, the descendant. He's a part of the descendants of the Hebrew Israelites. And I'm sitting there, I'm taking a shower, I'm listening to this video. And I'm sitting, I'm taking care of my business, but I'm listening, and it just hit me, right? He pointed something out that made it, that hit my spirit and caused a shift in the way that I will forever look at the Bible. The Bible to us, as it is written, family, and to all, is the blueprint for us to get ourselves in order, to fulfill the purpose for which our Creator sent us in this earth for, right? Then I think about all the isms. You know how forever, even to this day, people talk about us. Look at our people, how we fighting just for the things any person with common sense or love in their heart. Because if I don't love my fellow brother, then I must not love myself. And you haven't done anything to offend me. Why should I hate you? That's reflective of my moral character. Something that I have to deal with me, because based on this is where it gets real for the so-called Negroes. We've been questioning forever. Who are we? Where do we come from? Who's our government? Why, wherever we come from, are not standing up to come forth to fight for us, right? We looked at Africa, knowing it's from genetics. And we wondered because, of course, we all look alike, right? Well, a majority. And then when you do your DNA, you come to realize, shit, we are we. And then you get stumped right there because you're like, well, okay, this narrative, we understand it was some of our own that sold us out, right? But it was a whole, hold on, family. And you know they purposely, the enemy will purposely result to utilizing the things that he knows are going to distract you, right? Such as, that's why they like to have people on emotional roller coasters, because I can control you through your emotions, right? With what I've already psychologically programmed you with. All you gotta do is hear it. It doesn't have to be true. And I know that based on practice and observation and really keening on to see this, right? Like a person will be innocent. You are innocent until you're proven guilty, right? Through evidence, witnesses, and above all, intention. You can use these tools to determine a thing. So when we hear that we are people that don't have a standing army, although we've been going to church all these years and reading the Bible, we were never taught to look at the true reality of the word. Because when you read it and you examine the things that were said to who these people are, they were given a covenant, right? Deuteronomy 28, you read 1 through 14. These are the blessings when you obey the commands. And these are the curses if you break the covenant, right? We see it, but yet we don't nan time stop to think about our situation. Because when you go in Deuteronomy 28, I'm going to pull it out from a different perspective, where I know it will resonate with you the right way. Because why? The Bible is our story. And once you learn it, it's not going to take you on a roller coaster. It's going to empower you. Empower you through the instruction of the written word that's established in eternity. And given a covenant, right? A promise. So when we hear people saying things about us as a nation, we look at it in an adverse way instead of, as the Bible instructs us, to lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Okay, you don't know who you are, you don't have a government, you don't have land, but you are a nation of people. Well, that's the same thing the Most High said what happened to his people, the Hebrews, Shemitic people, whom he chose to represent the kingdom of Israel, the firstborn of his first fruits, seeds he planted long ago. Long ago. We all know that to be a fact. This is not religion. This is not a dream. This is reality. That through Noah and his descendants, the whole earth was repopulated, right? Right. I need to shoot out of here. But when I hear people speaking negatively about us as a nation, okay, let me open up this Bible, because the Most High spoke what would become of his people because of their disobedience and hard-heartedness. But yet, understanding the game they running through their religion, and God knows whatever else you listen to, instead of researching for yourself. Because once you get the word, you get it, your mind's eyes open, you're going to know it's talking to you. It's like Pastor Darby declared, when you see Christ to really know him and walk in a relationship, He's gonna tell you who you are. What do you mean, Dewayne? He is the word, right? That's what we read and study, right? And when we align and walking in alignment, it shows in our spirit, right? Talk to me. But if we don't take, instead of looking at history, let's look at the Bible. Because the Bible talks about every day. I was about to go into the book. I got to go and take one of my clients' his key back. I forgot to get a man a damn key. They weren't there. I forgot to, and I wasn't just gonna lay it around. I tried to call his cousin who was supposed to have been there. He never answered the damn phone, and I was on the road on my way out of there. Now I got to shoot back the hell out of here. But yeah, when they talking crazy, open the Bible. Because it's telling you, start at Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Because you broke the covenant, cursed shall thou be in the city, cursed shall thou be in the field. Who do you hear talking about Democrats and Republicans treating them a certain way as if they're not citizens, as if they don't deserve justice, equal justice under a system that they've been putting into and building for all their life? Because you're not of them, you're not one of them, you're not like them. They will never accept. You can call it what you want. You can reject the Bible on it. You can say, that Israel stuff done away with. We Christians now. See, that's why we don't get nothing done, because they don't know the Bible. Well, it seems to me to be the other way around, because when I'm reading Deuteronomy, you got to get this. It hit home so hard that it opens the right portals. It allows the right information to settle in. And you get it, you see it, like, ooh, they done, they cooked. And that's why you hear me speaking the word. That's the power and authority of the word functioning in us right now. And when we return to it and take hold of it, it's game over for the enemy. They know it. All you gotta do is fill in the blanks. Because while they're speaking negative and using it, you could destroy and defeat them by speaking the truth of it. That's why I use it, family. I don't care who don't get it. Oh, y'all need to, they making up. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna make up the life that the Creator has for me the best I can. I ain't thinking about these Negroes with that all that extra. You look, that's your best bet. You gotta get it. And once you get it, you'll never see things the same again. You'll never look at things the way you want to look at it. Because you're gonna know, oh man, we carry a greater authority. We have a power that's been right there telling us all this time. But they gave us a playbook that they knew wasn't the correct, it wasn't the right measure. They lied to us. They didn't give it. They intentionally did that. But woe to them false teachers. We got it now. So instead of seeking outside of me, chasing politicians who don't give about you, I just resort to the word. I conform to his ways. I believe and I have faith. He is faith. That spirit that you're taking hold of to establish faith in you, that's him. He guarantees it. So he's in us. We just have to come out of the world. That's our blueprint. I heard Dr. Umar Johnson.
We don't need the Quran. We don't need the Bible. Oh, you gonna need the Bible, homie, because it's your story. You talking about some African man? Look, y'all are so educated to y'all don't got no real, real knowledge of the true wisdom. Even them African gods you talking about, we follow. Remember, even before Joseph's time, they couldn't solve nothing. It was the gods of the Hebrews. It was the Hebrews who had to step up. Them the people of the book. That's who the book about, and that's what I'm explaining. Instead of listening to all the conjectures and all this history, talking about history and this and that. No, let's read that book and let's examine it. Because our walk in reality is the same thing. That's it right there. All right, let me get out of here before it starts raining. That's our life right there, family. You can't make this up. It was written. Now I understand now. It was written. And he spoke on that. It's my Israelitish knowledge. Listen to that. Watch them niggas that's close to you. He said it's my Israelitish knowledge that prepared me. I was like, huh? All them years I listened to that, I was like, okay, nah, on another level. On another level. You can't make this up, family. We the people. Anybody read that book, that's the conclusion you're gonna come to. Every time. Call this man right quick. Y'all be encouraged. I'm on my way out. Peace. Peace and power. And know who you are. Don't let them tell you nothing contrary to the truth. Then you accept that, you're gonna be held for that. You will. And I need to look at this weather and make sure I'm gonna have safe passage. Peace. To and fro. I know I will in the Father, but